Dímelo, mi gente, que lo que. You already know this is Punch, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Shine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, oh yeah, the lightweight division is a very intrigued and most talked about division in the sport of boxing. Yes, historically, one of the most lucrative division in the sport of boxing. Currently, we got Gervonta Davis, who's the cash cow in the lightweight division, pay-per-view superstar. Pugilists regard him as the best and one of the most exciting fighter. We got Ryan Garcia, one of the most exciting young fighters in the sport of boxing, in the lightweight division, not only in the lightweight division, but of course the sport of boxing. We got the undisputed Devin the Dream Haney. We're going to be talking about why is he getting snubbed. We got Lomachenko, 3-division world champion, regarded as one of the best technicians of this era, or probably the best technician of this era. Also, we got young, hungry lions like Michelle Asasa Ali Rivera. We still got George Campos is going to be fighting Devin Haney for the rematch. We got Keyshawn Davis on the come up. You know what I'm saying? Silver medalist, USA, Olympian. Shout out to Henry La Bazooka Sereno Martinez. Shout out to Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield. That's going to be coming up real soon. Going to be making mad noise in the lightweight division. Now, shout out to Martin as well. So, look at the thumbnail. A lot of people would love to see a matchup with Devin Haney and Tank. Or you can mix and match it. They would love to see Gervonta Davis with Lomachenko, Ryan Garcia. They would like, and vice versa. We would like to see Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, Ryan Garcia as well. Everything is a good matchup. But the matchup you already know is Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia, the most lucrative matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, how it doesn't matter how we really feel. We always but we always ask that boxing go back to how it used to be. Oh man, how it used to be. We want boxing how it used to be. Let's go back in time. We need boxing to get back to what it used to be. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what boxing used to be? That is still today, but it's really been prize fighting. It's prize fighting, ladies and gentlemen. It never was a sport. Pugilism, prize fighting. There was no belt federation in the past. It was prize fighting. It was fighting for the money. So since y'all wanted boxing to go back, oh yeah, boxing is going back to its origin, ladies and gentlemen. It's going back to being just a prize fighting, the money. The number one priority is the money. Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis is fighting how they used to really fight back in the day, just like how y'all wanted it. It's going back to, oh, you thought back in the days. Y'all was just mentioning, oh, we wanted to see when it was Hagler, Hearns, Duran, Leonard. Nah, it's going back to its origin. Prize fighting, no belt federation, just the money. Of course, the belts has been watered down. And guess who takes the hit? Unfortunately, Devin the Dream Haney has taken a hit in the lightweight division. We've been praising, we want undisputed. What Teofimo Lopez had, and it's undisputed, disputed. And now we got undisputed lightweight champion, Devin the Dream Haney. All hands should be on deck that he's the top dog. But guess what? Look what we was praying. Look what we was asking for. Look what we was shaming other fighters for. No, we want to see the undisputed. Now you got the undisputed. We want to see who the man. We want to see who the man. And now he's undisputed, but he's still not the top dog. It's Gervonta Davis, Lomachenko. Ladies and gentlemen, Devin the Dream Haney versus Gervonta Davis will not fight. They'll probably never fight. Sparring. As you all know, they've been sparred before. That's the far that it will go. A sparring session. That's it. That's all we're going to get from them is a sparring session, because Gervonta Davis can get money by himself, fighting whoever you want to fight. And the most lucrative fight is Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. People would rather see excitement. That's what Tank Davis provides. Ryan Garcia provides excitement. Lomachenko provides excitement. Even Isaac Cruz provides excitement. We got to put him in the mix as well. My fault for me not even mentioning, but he's even in the mix. His stock has risen up, not because that he lost. I mean, he didn't beat people for his stock to rise up. Now, he lost to Gervonta Davis, but the way that he lost, like I've been telling y'all, everything is not about winning and losing, but it's how you win and how you lose. Ladies and gentlemen, I was listening to Paulie Malignaggi, Roy Jones Jr., Antonio Tarver, and they had Lomachenko, still praising Lomachenko. Don't got no belt, don't have no belt right now. But because the things that he has done and how he's done it, they still got him up there. ESPN has snubbed Devin the Dream Haney and the Undisputed. And this is why there's people that be like, hey, yo, Punch, man, you be hating on Devin Haney. Nah. What I want him to do for him not to get snubbed is do what these other warriors are doing. Gervonta Davis is looking sensational. Ryan Garcia looking sensational. Isaac Cruz looking sensational. Lomachenko's looking sensational. Even Shakur Stevenson, that's people that think that he could move up to the lightweight division, is looking sensational. They are looking sensational, stopping their opponents, making highlight reels, sustaining the eyeballs of the sport of boxing. And the reason why Devin Haney is getting snubbed, because it's performance. Ladies and gentlemen, the pro level is about beating a man, not outpointing a man. It's about beating a man, not just outpointing a man. This is the pros. If we wanted amateurs, we would go stick to the amateur. But guess what? Nobody's paying attention to the amateurs anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, I was covering the Olympics. Ain't nobody in the YTBC, ain't no independent media was covering the Olympics. Ain't nobody wanted to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning to watch Keyshawn Davis, folks. Even though that we see some great matchups with Keyshawn Davis, Ben Whitaker, you know, the Russians, the Ukraine, I forgot his name in Russia. He was a good fighter. The Filipino star. The people want to be entertained. Great accomplishment by Devin Haney, but it just wasn't enough. For the pugilists of the game, the independent medias, and a lot of fans to give Devin Haney the benefit of the doubt when in terms of having the biggest fight in the lightweight division. People want to see Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. That's the lucrative fight, ladies and gentlemen. That's prize fighting. The farthest that Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis could go is their sparring session. Because the more that other fighters entertain, the fans will be calling for those fights. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you like this. People still want to see a rematch with Gervonta Davis and Isaac Cruz. If Teofimo Lopez in his next bout, August 13, Las Vegas, Nevada, sends a statement, even if it's a versus Pedro Capa that a lot of people don't know. If he sends a statement and looks spectacular, that's what the fans want to see. Let's not forget that Gervonta Davis himself has not been fighting the opponent that the fans want him to fight. But where he's at, still top dog. The eye test, he passed the eye test. The more that others look spectacular, the more Devin Haney will be snubbed. And this is the reason why I am on Devin Haney's neck to perform, to look spectacular, sensational, because you will be pushed back. You will be pushed aside. Because we're in an era of boxing. It's unfortunate, but I can't fight the masses that the belts don't matter like it used to. So I'm going to say it again. The more these other fighters around Devin Haney look sensational, the fans will be calling for those fights. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a society today, especially in social media, that we only going to stay tuned to what interests us. We live in the real world. And I'm not talking about the real, R-E-A-L. I'm talking about the real world, the R-E-E-L, the TikTok world, the Instagram reel world, the short video world. There's more people in tune with short videos, with the real IG, with the TikTok videos, because they just want to see the highlight. They don't want to see the story. They don't want to see what led up to whatever. So when we see the highlights of Gervonta Davis, the uppercut, that's all people need to see. If we see when Ryan Garcia, there's a lot of people that just into the highlight. Just show me what he did to Javier Fortuna. Just show me what Isaac Cruz did to his last opponent. Just show me what he did. Show me just that. Give me the 60-second clip. Devin Haney can't provide that. There is no highlight of Devin Haney. You can't even put a video together and say, what's the highlight of Devin Haney? You got to take it back to 2019. So this is why I say, in that rematch with George Kambosos, Devin Haney will have to entertain. He will have to send a statement, because Teofimo Lopez is going to send a statement, maybe. People already want to see Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Davis. Lomachenko comes back in October. He'll probably send a message as well. And it's going to interest the fans more and more and more. Devin Haney, I'm not saying can't compete, but in terms of competing, looking sensational, looking interesting, sustaining the eyeballs in the sport of boxing, he will have to compete in that sense of looking sensational, staying up, and keeping the interest of the boxing fans. As of now, you will never see Devin Haney versus Tank Davis. Nope. There's too much money to be made somewhere else.